Hi, my name is Craig Wilkinson. I'm the author of the book Dad and father of two amazing children who are now adults. And we're here talking about the 12 dad verbs. Things that fathers need to know, understand, but more importantly, put into practice to be a great dad. And we're on to the 10th dad verb, and that is the verb to teach. Now, it might sound obvious, but as fathers, we're here to equip our children for life. Now, we outsource a lot of that learning to schools and educational institutions, and that's fine. But the core aspects of a child's life skills is not something we can outsource. That's something we as fathers need to do. There's a thing called EQ, your emotional intelligence. There's a thing called SQ, your spiritual intelligence. And these are the things that fathers are the primary principles in the school of our children's lives in imparting to that. One famous American educator said that one father is worth 100 schoolmasters. So this task of teaching our kids the values that they need and the skills that they need for life really falls on us as a father. I mean, we can outsource teaching a kid how to play tennis to a tennis coach if we don't know how to do that, karate to a karate coach, swimming, dancing, but there are many things we cannot outsource and we must not outsource. And these are the things about life. I remember when Luke moved in with me after we went through a divorce, and as you know, with a divorce, it's not ideal, it's not plan A at all, and it's very distressing on the children. And Luke moved in, he was about 12 years old, and there were a lot of questions on his heart. There was a lot of anger, emotions that he was going through. And I, as a father, was able to use this as a teaching example, as a teaching process. So I would take Luke and listen to him and hear and understand his heart and emotions about what he was going through, and I'd help him to process those. So one of the things we processed was the anger, and he felt an anger at his parents. But he didn't want to tell me as his father. But I was able to listen to Luke and say, Luke, you know what, it's okay to be angry with me as your father because our divorce as your parents has caused distress to you. And this was in the most amazing teaching moments. I said, it's okay, but you need to forgive and understand. And I helped him process this. So as fathers, we need to really be there to hear our children and to teach them the skills that they need for life. Many men grow up and they get to a point where they feel a sense of lack. They feel that they haven't had imparted to them skills from their father. There's nothing more powerful than a father spending time with his son, teaching him carpentry, for instance, if that's his thing, or teaching him how to drive a car, or teaching him how to ride a motorcycle. These are the things, or teaching him how to hunt or to fish. These are the things that are invaluable when a father has time with his son to teach and teach and teach. So this role of equipping your children for life is a crucial one. You as a father want to launch your son and your daughter into life emotionally whole, mentally equipped for whatever challenges they're going to face. And the challenge to us as father, and again I go back to this parallel journey. It's a parallel journey. Remember, we are learning to be and become a man as we raise our sons to become men and daughters to become women, is a process of constant learning for ourselves. Most men, and I realized this when I started training and doing corporate work, is that most people reach a certain age and they stop growing. And what's so crucial as a man is to embark on a lifelong journey of learning. Read constantly, study constantly, experience things constantly. I had a friend who always used to ask the question, when was the last time you did something for the first time? And as men, we need to make sure that we're doing something for the first time often. Why? Because we're growing as we do that. We're stretching ourselves as we do that. We're not stuck in a rut. Because the more we are learning and growing ourselves, the more we have to impart to our kids and to teach them. So never ever think that a school or a university or TV or the Discovery Channel is enough to teach your kids what they need. You as a father are the primary person who's going to teach them the life skills, the emotional skills, the mental skills, the emotional intelligence that they need for life. So get out there and be someone who's constantly learning and growing yourself and who's constantly teaching and engaging your children and equipping them for life, because that's going to equip them for life. Being a father is the most important role you'll ever play in your life. It's the most profound experience, the most challenging experience, and the most high impact because it impacts on generations to come. I'm the author of a book, Dad, which I'd love you to get hold of, and I've also put together a course which contains details, video clips, reading materials, and valuable exercises on how to practice becoming a great father. I'd encourage you deeply as a father and as a man to go ahead and either purchase the book at that website or go ahead and download this course, which provides invaluable insight and practical ways of becoming a great dad.